And now, a courageous young author is sharing her inspiring story, both losing her father and writing a book about it.
Yeah, 17-year-old Samantha Mitchell. She lost her father, Barry, when she was 9. He was a beloved security guard at Manchester High School for 18 years and died of a heart attack. Karen and I actually got the chance to talk with Samantha about her book, Finding Light in Darkness, A Daughter's Healing Journey. Take a look.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you for having me.
Did you ever think, Samantha, you were 9 years old when your dad died. Did you ever think that you would be able to journal this and write this book and give so much hope to people out there?
No. When I was 11 years old, which when I started writing the book, I wasn't really planning on becoming an author.
Okay.
I just really wanted to share my story to help others.
Yeah. Well, before we dive into the book, which again, I'm so proud of you that you did this. It's incredible. Can you tell us a little bit about your dad and what made him so special?
Of course. My dad was an amazing father. He was very involved. He helped me with homework, played board games, built Legos, and played outside with me. He was also very well loved by the community. After his passing, Manchester High School dedicated the athletic complex to him.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Wow.
What
Look
a
at
great
some
idea.
great pictures, all of that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And you were 9 years old, and it took you 2 years to process this before you wrote the book. So at age 11, you start saying, I don't know how to write a book.
Yeah.
How did you know how to write a book? This is great.
At 11 years old, I just wrote the best I could in chronological order. And then recently, I got an editor, and we put the pieces together to publish. We didn't really touch much because we wanted to keep the authenticity of a child's voice.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
That's amazing. And you know, you wrote this also because I know it can heal you, but how can this maybe help other kids who are dealing with grief?
The feedback I received was no one really knew what I was going through. So my hope is for adults, maybe get them to see what their child might be going through, and for kids, let them know they're not alone. Because when I was 9, I thought we were the only family.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was going through this. Remarkable. And have you had others read the book and react to it yet? And what are they saying about it?
They find it unbelievable, the journey we went on.
Yeah, the journey is pretty incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. And was this more for you, or did you always want to be an author? Do you want to become a professional author?
For me, it was really about giving kids validation for their thoughts and feelings, and for adults, maybe give insight into what their child might be thinking.
Tell us again the process that it took to write. Did you go into a room by yourself? Did you have help from your mom, or what was that like?
I didn't have help from my mom because we wanted pure, like, a kid's logic in there.
Okay.
So I would spend a lot of time in my room, and I would just write, or I'd sit outdoors and look at places me and my dad used
Did
to
it help
hang
you
out.
heal? Did it help you heal? It did. Yeah.
Yeah. So you started it when you were 11 years old. You're 17 now. How long did it take you to finish the journaling process? I know you got an editor later, but how long did it take you to write the book?
I really wrote it all when I was 11. It
Really?
just took a lot of time to put the pieces really together.
Yeah. So if someone else is a young person like you, I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm too young, or I'm too this. What would you say to other young people who think that they might want to write a book?
Definitely do it. It doesn't have to be perfect at first.
Right.
Just write as what you want, let it all flow out onto the paper.
And what do you say to people who might find themselves in the same situation, losing somebody like that?
I want them to really take away what my title of the book says, Finding Light in Darkness.
Okay.
Because you could be in such a dark moment, but you can find moments of light.
Which is beautiful. We
Yeah.
found a moment of light with you coming on our show.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah.
Samantha.